Boy, Tally crazy.
Yeah, it was like, go blow the dust in your past. Go blow the dust in your past. What was the year that they say that fast? Cause I don't remember it going like that. I don't remember when we were in the rest. I don't know nothing about you in them trenches. Yeah.
That's a good. That's a good point. That's a good point.
Samuel Bateman, free all my guys up.
What's happening? What's happening? Hold on.
I'm in a sold out show with your girl on the riser. I'm with the mob at Great Clip, 20 cigars and they fucking my eyes up.
It's hot.
I'm not better or wiser. Future the prince of my trusted advisor. If it's up to me, I get everyone hit, I get everyone lined up. If it's up to me, I been clocking you pussy man, everyone.
Hey, what up? What up? What up, man? Hey, look. I'm not trying to ruin your. I'm sorry, no, I can't. I can't really be cussing and shit like that. I'm not trying to ruin your Saturday. Hopefully your Saturday been going good. I was working on stuff today for Tyler. I know some people are gonna be like, "Yo, what happened? Spurs in 7." We'll see. Let's see. You watch game 2? I did. I watched. I watched it and I was like, "Oh shit." Anyway. So look. I know. I haven't made an episode in 3 months, but I was supposed to write the episode so I dropped the episode March 1st, right? And I was supposed to write it on like the 12th or some shit like that. It was around in that day. I was like, I'm gonna write the next one on the 12th because I already knew what I wanted, right? But on the 14th, my brother was killed. And I remember saying, like, I was like, oh damn, it's the 15th. I should write today. And I was like, I'm gonna finish this shit. I was coding and shit like that. I said, I'm gonna finish this shit and then I'm gonna do this shit, right? I'm gonna write the episode. And then my little brother called me and he called me crying and shit. So anyway, it's I don't know how y'all deal with grief and shit like that. I don't wish it on nobody, but grief has been very tough for me. But I ain't gonna lie, when she's here, she cheer me up and shit. So like, that's definitely when she's gone, I don't want to do nothing. So, but I did write the episode. All the fan bears have done they did their lines immediately. This is the first time I ever seen that. So all the fan bears, there's like multiple fan bears in it. So like, scene number 2 and 3, there was like 2 in that, and there's like 2 in the next one because. It took me 3 months, but I ain't on that, man. It ain't like I don't love it. I love Berry Tales, but shit happened, man. That I couldn't be funny. You know what I mean? So like that's the whole point. Like, you gotta make a cartoon that's like funny, and then like. You don't feel like being funny, that shit is gonna fuck you up, you know what I mean? So, you gotta look at it like that. So I apologize. Cause I had been doing better. Y'all know I had been doing better, man. Like my mom being gone was already tough. So like I miss her all the time, but like my big brother being dead is like every time I say it, that shit sounds crazy to me. So yeah, so that was it though. I missed a bunch of y'all shit, man. What y'all was saying and shit, man. Bro. I love Berry Tales though. If I could make that bitch every day, I would, bro. Like, on God, we be in a different stratosphere. Hey Google, hold on, stop. That shit loud, man. It's probably drowning me out and shit. But if we could be in a different space. You know what I mean? If my mom didn't die, and that was 2022. If she didn't die in 2022, bro, like, cause I definitely felt like we had more time, and I felt like doctors was just, I'm, bro, and it's my own fault, cause I was like working for y'all, like I was making cartoons and shit for y'all. My mom kept like complaining about something, and I was just like, "What your doctor saying?" They was like, "We're just gonna keep monitoring." And like it was just one something just kept telling me to go home, so I went home and I saw it. She showed me her hands, and I remember sitting in a like we was in a guest bathroom, and she was showing me her fingers, and I was like, he told you we just monitoring this, and she was like, yes. And I just lost my mind. I just lost my mind because I was in the medical field, and I was in not only in the medical field, but I was in internal medicine first, and then I was in internal medicine, which is pretty much everything, right? And then I was in peds, which is pediatrics with like babies and things like that. And then I was in neurology for like 8 years. My mom had lost, like everything was dead in her fingers. It was all dead. So I'm like, how are you monitoring this? This ain't something that you monitor. She is dead. There is dead. So I feel like they just killed my mom, bro. Like anyway, when I told her, I saw how she looked at me. I was like, "There's no way they're monitoring this, mom. Your fingertips are black. They can't be monitoring this. They should be trying to fix it." So I'm telling this to my stepmom, that's her mom. You dig what I'm saying? And next thing you know, they're trying to fix it. And I felt like I was just too late. And a lot of shit I've just been late on in life. Like I ain't, I ain't putting it to like where I feel like it's my fault, but I just feel like a lot of things just a culmination of things just happen, and it's like life is nothing but tests. So if you ain't learned this by now, I know a lot of people just want to party and like have fun because that's what you should do. You should experience life. You should do all these things, but life is definitely a fucking test. Like every single second of it, I took it for granted. I wasn't able to hash out shit with my brother before. I thought he lied about going to my sis my not my sister my daughter's birthday party. This is many years ago. I held that grudge. Don't hold that grudge against anybody that you like. If you holding some shit, I held a grudge against him. I thought he lied because I was giving him a bunch of shit while he was in prison, like a bunch of stuff while he was in prison. And what? Yes, my older brother was in prison. I was giving him a bunch of, huh?
What do you do?
Don't worry about it. I'm just giving them things and books and stuff. I just saw it in my Amazon like shit the other day, and stuff like that is just I don't know. Anyway, um, yeah. So anyway, I got new merch out. Definitely, it's not. You see how it's like frayed and shit. Like hold on, right here is like a better look. You see how it's all frayed and shit. Like this ain't no Walmart Gildan or like Hanes and nothing like that. Like you see me promoting it because your brand is only as big as your supporters. You dig what I'm saying? If somebody say, "Oh, I like Balenciaga," it's only because these niggas feel like it's cool to wear it. So anyway, I feel like my Bear House collection is tough. That's all you gonna see me in. I ain't gonna lie. I've been ordering pieces. Like I'll make a piece and like, yeah, give me this. Oh, all those pieces that you see, I didn't like. I ordered it ahead of time. I had to order samples of it. So that I knew what you was getting is gonna be the best shirt in your closet. Hold on. I got a shirt in my closet that's like fucking $200. Hold on. Let me get this $200 shirt that I bought. 200, and you can Google it. Hold on. I don't even know what it's at. No.
He got shirt merch. You better show it right now in 3, 2, 1, grab it.
All right, so this shirt right here, you see that brand? Like you can look it up and shit. This shirt cost me $200. I know you can't really see all that, but it's like a bear. Like I saw it in the store. Like in the store, it was like this expensive store I walked in. I was like, oh shit, got a bear. I want that, but the shirt cost $200. Simple stuff, and I know this is a shirt that like, bro. This like I mean I know you can't hear it though, but it's so soft, right? Like anyway. Hold on. Let me leave here. It's a drop shoulder. Hold on, what's the drop shoulder one? No, it's a vintage, and I think both of these are something. I think that's a drop shoulder, right? You gotta whisper my name. You gotta whisper my name. All right, this is my boxy T drop shoulder. You see that KM in there. My fault. But my fault. Ugh. Look at. Oh, hold on. Don't go nowhere. Don't go nowhere. Look at these necks. Look, this one from like this is old. Oh my god. And this one, I only made this one because I had some shoes I wanted to wear with it. But this is a different one. This one is like a vintage wash. I don't know, like a vintage wash something another. I don't know. There's neither here nor there. Anyway, I said, hey, look, I need something to wear with these shoes I got. They like Air Max 90. They like the Griffies. They like the Griffies or some shit. Like, so yeah. I made this one. Only the colorway, only for that. But I was like, everybody knew what that is. Anyway, this $200 shirt kind of pissed me off, man. Every time I look at it, it won't like absolutely $200. It was like $194. But I bought it like many years ago, like 2020 or some shit. And I think it was just a flex buy or some shit. I was in the store. There's a girl with me, so I liked it, but I would never do nothing like that. That was crazy. That was a different time, man. Different time, dude. Also, dope merch, my nigga. That shirt clean. I appreciate that. Also, Zach wanted me to tell you, hey, Tunes, my boy Zach. Oh, I remember Zach. Hey, look, I ain't forgot many of y'all. Don't act like I ain't forgot y'all. Many of y'all have been talking to me since like '08. I ain't forgot none of y'all. Don't think that I haven't. I remember Zach. Zach used to animate and shit. Don't think I haven't. Hey, look, hold on. Big condolences, my take your time. Oh, I appreciate that, man. No, I wrote it though. It's already written. We just waiting on lines, so like I don't rush anybody. So like whenever the lines get back to me, that's when I start animating on them. So I sent them out like Tuesday. So it's Saturday. So yeah.
That was Friday.
Flappy Bird, what up?
That was Friday.
Nah, it's midnight time, Tyler. Huncho Fresh, what up, my boy? Huncho Fresh be he be on my in my Twitch stream, man. Shout out to Huncho Fresh. Take as much time as you need, man. I understand how hectic life get. It ain't even life, bro. It's just grief. Don't give up on something we all grown up on. I ain't give up on it. I ain't gonna lie. I feel like some shit just be trying to stop me from doing it. But, you know, I don't know. Some keep saying, like, yo, keep going and shit. Like, I ain't say I gave up. I never said that. I don't think I did. I feel like just grief keeps happening, and you gotta like to be funny, bro. Like during that time, nothing was. I didn't have anything happen to me that would make me not want to be funny. You know what I mean? Like I ain't nah. It was a good time, man, and it was on the up. So like nah, nobody wasn't dead. I mean that I love. You know what I mean? Or like truly need or feel like I need in my life. So like yeah, nah. I don't, it's not a quit thing at all. He still does tunes. If you check the chord, you'll see his help.
Finito.
Okay, he's helping me with stuff in the family. Okay.
Have everyone practice.
Tunes you better than Swoozy and Cardi Connect. Don't say that. Don't say that. I barely animate to be honest, but those are really good creators. So I don't put myself in nobody's. I feel like everything that's I have got is what God has blessed me with. You feel me? So anyway, there is another episode coming. We'll see. Whenever those lines get back. But as always, man, I appreciate everyone. People always are like asking me or DMing me or like sending some kind of message in some kind of like shape or form about Berry Tales. I love Berry Tales. I feel like The Simpsons has been going for many years, and I only got 47 episodes, and they're not even long. They like some of them are like 10 minutes, a couple are like 30 minutes. Well, the 21-minute mark, so like two, I think, maybe two. So those are the best ones though. The ones that are like the longest. Episode 30 is my favorite episode. That motherfucker is because you can write that shit where like all the scenes like gel and like you ain't gotta rush a scene like you know what I mean? I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't gonna lie. When the bitch like 10 minutes, I be rushing the scene. Like I'm like, hold on, this is getting kind of long. And you can't flesh out like a conversation like you want to. You know what I mean? So nah man, we should have been on TV though. That's neither here nor there though. That we are right where God wants us to be at. So that's how I look at it. I had some stuff that like stopped me, and I feel like it was just tests. Like, is this what you want? You see where you at right now. Do you want to keep going? And it's like some days I would keep saying no. I don't give a fuck. I can say I don't give a fuck, and then I would get up and like do it anyway. So anyway, I'm still very blessed. I thank God every day. Every morning I wake up, thank God, thank God about my daughter, and I just ask God to bless my brother's soul, have mercy on it. You know, that's neither here nor there. Anyway, um, oh check out the merch. New episode coming. Long as they do the lines. I don't want to have to. I do have an idea to like go forward. Um, I feel like many people would be like, you might be sad about it, but um, it might be time. But I don't play it. I don't play Berry Tales as like those cartoons from back in the day. I do it mostly like realistically, because everything goes like charted into like a storyline, like episode here, and then the next episode is still going to talk about what happened in the last episode, or 5 episodes from now we'll talk about the episode that happened in 3 episodes ago. You feel me? So like we have a timeline through all of it. So in my opinion, I want to keep it like that. That's more like an anime style than like a Bugs Bunny or like what them niggas was doing, Looney Tunes, because it was random. Everything was random back then. So, yeah, I don't want to keep it like that over like doing anything else. So, I feel like it might be like a course of action to like move to where you're not dependent on like other voices. You know, they have their own lives, and like I don't know what they got going on. So I send lines out, and you know, it be crickets for like a bit. So that's neither here nor there, man. You gotta respect those people's lives. Some people got kids now. Some people are like in different spaces. They don't want to do certain things. I can't. I gotta respect that. So you gotta move accordingly. Anyway, y'all be y'all be safe out here, man. Y'all go blow some what that nigga say? I'm gonna fuck that shit up. What he say? What he say? Hold on. Oh, that's what he said. No, whoa.
Otherwise, they would be posted outside like the Pentagon.
Put it on the kitchen.
You niggas get hit in the net for some love, you a tennis ball. I take 500K down to dinner.
I want a buried tail. Wait. What's that shit? When they hold that shit, doing that's what the little niggas do. So I got a question. How do you feel about people taking spin-offs of your show or universe, creating their own characters and skits? I'm gonna comment what I haven't seen anything like that, but I don't care. This a dude that did Barry Tales. I am. All right, man. Y'all be safe, man. Y'all be safe.